The mission of the Elders Action Network is to build a movement of elders to confront the social and environmental crises of our time. And many of us, as elders, or just as we're growing older, feel what it is to be looking at our world now, and we feel that there are so many issues that concern us. At the forefront, of course, is climate change for many people. But then there's also issues around gun violence, and there's issues around schools, and there's issues about wealth inequality and poverty. And these might affect us, they might affect our communities. We know that they're going to affect, and they are affecting our children and our grandchildren and our great-great-grandchildren. So we created Elders Action Networks that we could form a network, so we could work together, we could support each other in addressing these issues and concerns. Some of the issues are large, they're national issues, and they need national attention, like climate change, and that's what Elders Climate Action does. Other issues are sometimes more local, and people want to work locally. So they might be working on issues of immigration or gun violence, and they want to work on a local level, and that's perhaps the most appropriate way. And there might be an issue in someone's community that doesn't exist in another community. So we're encouraging elders to come together as elders and to share concerns and to create responses, work together to address the concerns they see. So how do we do that? We do it in several ways. We do it in the work that we do through all of Elders Action Network, in our online conversations, in the actions we promote, in the communications we send out, so that we are linking people together. And we do it through a couple of specific ways that we're working on now. One is we're building a coalition of grassroots elder activist organizations. So there's many groups of elders, grandmothers that are working in their community on specific issues. There's Grandmothers Against Gun Violence in Cape Cod, and Grandmothers Against Gun Violence in Seattle. And there's Granny Peace Brigade here in Philadelphia that works on issues of war and nuclear disarmament. And there is Grannies Respond, Abuelas Responden, which works on immigration issues, and that's actually national. So we want to bring these groups together in conversation every couple of months, create an online way for us to communicate as well, so that we could call upon each other as resources of support, perhaps sometimes find a way to work together, as a way to extend our breath, understanding that, what is it, think globally, act locally. So we're trying to think globally, that there are many elders across the country, nationally, internationally, that are working to address issues. We want to work locally in our own communities, but also linked together. So that's a new project that we're working on. It's the Grassroots Elder Activist Coalition. And we're going to have our second meeting just coming up this Thursday. And then again is an online Zoom call. And there's just other groups that we could work with. There's SAGE in Portland, Oregon that have developed great programming in their communities to use people that are retired, people that have concern about the community, and they've developed programs for mentoring, for entrepreneurship. And they do it great within Portland, but they want to expand their programs. Well, Elders Action Network is a wonderful way for us to help them expand their programs. And we're speaking with them about expanding into the Bay Area, and we could support them in that. So where are the other opportunities for us to work with organizations that have the same mission as we do, which is to create a thriving and just future for our children, and our vision of one earth, one humanity, one future.